How's it going, guys? Tas here. Welcome back to another video. Of course, got my good old double espresso. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in as well. You guys saw the title. We have to break down SoFi, do an update on the charts, what I'm looking to do here, and we're going to go over other stocks that I'm looking at that are moving and grooving today, as overall the market as of this video is up. Well, I guess the Dow is down a little bit, but the rest of the indices are up. Stocks like Intel are ripping, ARM Holdings, a lot of these NASDAQ stocks, I mean, guys, they're going up today like crazy. The Qs are up 1.4% as oil is right around, let's see, Brent is at, let's see, where the heck's Brent at? It's at 105 a barrel. WTI's down on the day a little bit. It's at 95 a barrel, and the VIX is slipping, guys, down 3.5%. So we have a lot to cover. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Patreon if you guys want to keep up with my portfolio updates, see what stocks I'm buying, how I'm, trading stocks right now, my investments, how I'm selling options to create income. All of that is linked down below, pinned in the comments as well, or go to stassurfest.com/Patreon. And now, cheers again. Let's get into it. So SoFi right now is not participating in this rally. It is trading at $18.30. Pretty much at break even, down, let's see, 0.01% as I'm making this video. And you guys can see yesterday, which I don't think I mentioned in my video yesterday, but we creeped into, SoFi got into the 17s. We hit $17.93 in the middle of the day, more towards the end of the day. Then we saw a decent rally into close. It popped about, let's see, percentage-wise, SoFi rallied from 1790 to about, 1830-ish, right around 2.2% into close. And now the stock's trading, again, at 1830, pretty much at break even. And this is honestly a pivotal spot for SoFi, and you're noticing a little bit here the trend starting to break on the 1 hour. Not too bad, obviously, at all, but we are noticing it is starting to creep under these moving averages. We do have a death cross, which I'm not loving. The 50s crossing under the 180 moving average here, which, again, I'm not loving that. But in the grand scheme of things, we are still maintaining this trend right here, and as long as we do, this is going to be intact. The bullish trend line will be intact heading into the print. But the question is, guys, will SoFi maintain this level after earnings? Because like we've said before, historically, SoFi does start to, it sells off after earnings. But with how beaten up it is, this is the predicament we're in. Yes, SoFi does sell off historically after earnings. We've noticed that. We all know that, but it's already sold off so much. I mean, the stock's down massively from all-time highs. How much lower could it go, right? Now, if earnings are terrible, which I don't think they will be, but let's play devil's advocate. Yeah, if they're bad, this could go lower, no doubt. Again, with historically it going down after earnings, that coupled with the earnings actually being bad, it would for sure go down at that point. But I just don't think earnings are going to be bad. We've covered the estimates before. I'll make another video probably on Sunday or Monday going over the numbers again. They're projected to do pretty well, and analysts are still very bullish, or at the very least, they have a hold rating on the stock. We do have a lot of buy ratings out there. So for me, it's like, how much lower could it actually go? Sure, it goes down. If it goes down to 17, all right. Is that a big deal? Not really. But if it starts creeping under 17, into the 15s, yeah, that's going to be a problem. As at that point, we'd be pretty much right back to the lows from the end of March, about a month ago. So yeah, we're still well within the breakout here, guys, but realize how SoFi historically moves around earnings and trade accordingly. I'm going to leave it at that. And you guys know me, I'm not an earnings trader, an earnings gambler. I'm just going to sit on my hands and wait. That's all we can do. I'm going to sit on my hands, wait, see how earnings come in, and hopefully history repeats itself. I told you guys this in the last video. I'll say it again. If SoFi does fall on good numbers, which it usually does that, I'm going to add more in this pocket right here if it gets there. And overall, guys, obviously I'm confident in the stock. I think overall we're going to go up in the end of this year or through the end of this year, but it's been rocky waters over the last couple of months. But the fact that Noto's buying shares, right? He bought a bunch of shares at 16, 17 a share. That gives me confidence that, okay, the CEO's buying in, the company's still fundamentally intact. We must be either at the bottom, nearing a bottom, or we're starting to consolidate here. And ever since Noto really started buying, guys, the stock has kind of chilled out. It did. I think it got down to 14. I think it hit 1480 after Noto bought. But either way, man, we've kind of been now consolidating. We arguably have an inverse head and shoulders forming, kind of. I mean, you could argue that. You guys see the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. So you could argue that. But we got to confirm the break. A clean cut break over $20. That's where this stock is really going to rip. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And oh, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, guys, 50% of you don't subscribe and you're watching the content, and we're on the road to 100,000 subs, and I need each and every one of your help, guys. So make sure to subscribe. Hit the follow button if you're watching on Facebook. I appreciate all of you guys, obviously, for tuning in. And let's talk about some other stocks here that I'm looking at. Obviously, Intel, we covered that in the last video. ARM Holdings is on fire as well. This thing is going berserk right now, which we talked about this inverse head and shoulders a couple weeks ago, or at this point it might have been like 2-3 months ago. And in hindsight, although I didn't take the trade, in hindsight that ended up playing out on ARM Holdings, and this is rocketing heading into earnings. They're on the 6th of May, so this stock is pretty much priced to perfection, right? It's a rocket ship heading into earnings. We're at all-time highs, so be careful. But then again, I said that about Intel, and you guys saw what happened with Intel. It went up even more after earnings. Insane. So at this point, the Qs are dominating the market today. We have Nvidia hitting, multi-month highs. I'll make another video on Nvidia later. We have Amazon hitting all-time highs, which those are my 1-2. My top 2 positions are going crazy, which that's always a great thing, right? When you're seeing your top 2 conviction holdings, finally starting to break through, and Amazon has been one that I've held for a couple years now, but I got even heavier into it over the last 2 to 3 months, and now it's really taken off. Guys, I think we're going 300 on Amazon. I think Nvidia is going 250. That's just me, though. Call me crazy. So I'm holding on tight to both of those names. And let's see, Microsoft starting to catch a bid finally, although it's nowhere near where the other names are in the big tech space, but Microsoft is starting to break through multi-month highs. We're back over 415. We're pushing 420. That's a good sign. Let's see what's not working today, at least as of right now. We have a lot of these, I guess, crypto stocks giving back some gains. OKLO is giving back some gains. Rivian's down. Google, funny enough, is down, which I think Alphabet, the chart, if we pull it up quickly, the chart looks good. I think it's poised for a breakthrough through 350, especially if earnings are strong. You guys can kind of see how this is shaping up. We have clear higher lows being put in on Alphabet over time. This recovery has been insane. The stock hit 270 back in the end of March. Now we're at 335. So this goes to show why you just hold on to your strong core conviction stocks. You don't panic sell during sell-offs. I mean, this thing got down to 270, guys. It got down from 350 to 270, 25%, and now boom, we're right back pretty much to 330, 340. And I think with good earnings, guys, Alphabet has a chance to push through this multi-month high. I mean, we've been struggling to break through the mid 300s now since the middle end of November. Think about that. So what do you guys think? Where's your head at? Let me know in the comments. You guys know me. I'm overall very bullish right now in this market. We're at all-time highs without a deal. Think about that. Once we get this deal, once we're out of the Middle East, this market's going to go even crazier in my opinion. And we have Trump's nominee coming in, Kevin Warsh. That's going to make things interesting, and I think we'll get some more rate cuts in the back half of the year. So get ready, gear up, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon for my portfolio updates and my private Discord if you're interested. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you guys in the Patreon or in the next video. Either way, have a great rest of your day.